In the video coming up, just realize I was just messing around. Earlier, I was going through a drawer and I ended up finding this old camera, and I thought I would compare it to the camera that I use now. The results were kind of surprising, but maybe that's just me. I don't know, but just have that in mind. I was just messing around. So one thing you always hear is the best camera is the one that you probably already have. And there's a good chance you have it in your pocket. But what if in your pocket you have this? So I'm not a tech channel or even someone that really knows all too much. You hear a lot right now about the Action 6, the Nano, the Ace Pro 2. But why do you never hear about the iTech Action Pro sports camera? The weight alone is like less than a piece of candy. It's built out of plastic. It seems like something you would find in a toy store. It's amazing. So my thought is, what if I use it to shoot B-roll? You know how they always say it's the audio that matters most, not the picture? Let's see. Let's see if that's true. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Russ, where did you get that camera? I want one. Well, I don't know. I'm going to check to see if it's available on Amazon, but I got this from my dad, who went to the Hamul Indian Casino, and it was a free gift. It said, action camera, you know, if you show up on this day. So they gave this out. It can take pictures. It can take video. It's actually kind of funny and yet amazing at the same time. So I'm going to shoot some B-roll with it, and let's see. Let's see if picture quality matters. So I had to get my flu shot today, and super quick. Not too bad. Didn't hurt. I think because I'm maybe so tough. I don't know. This right now is 1080p Ultra HD in its full glory. Check that out. It's got a little skier. How cool is that? So right now I got a dual cam setup. This right here is the iTech Action Pro sports camera. Shot from my DJI Action 4 as well. I don't know. I'm going to put both of the images side by side, and you tell me which one you think is better. It might be tough, and I'm going to put camera A and camera B, and at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you which one was which. 1080p has never looked better. I'm going to go on to Amazon right now, and I'm going to see if we could find one of these iTech Action Pro sports cameras. They have it. iTech Action Pro sports camera. $20.88. You can even get it overnight, 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. For $20.88, you can start your vlogging career. Or action. You can do action. That's a deal, right? Let me tell you some of the specs on this thing. 1080p, 30 frames per second for that cinematic look. It's waterproof, up to 131 feet underwater. Although it does come with like a waterproof case. I threw all of that in the trash. But if I needed to get a new one, $9.39. So the great news is that there's replacement parts. This right now is 1080p Ultra HD in its full glory. The Action 6 is $369. You can get 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, almost 18 of these for the price of the Action 6. Dude, if you ask me, that's a no-brainer. No-brainer at all. The Action 6. See, right now I'm doing a little camera side-by-side comparison. And right now we're going with the iTech Action Pro sports camera versus the DJI Action 4. Probably right now you're not able to tell which one is which. Understandably so. And I'm gonna have it listed as camera A versus camera B. And I want you to see if you can spot the difference between the footage. And this is a true test of, you know, camera quality. Does it really matter? There's a lot of people that say no, it doesn't. And we're gonna find out by the end of this video. And this is a true camera test. Out in daylight, we're in the sun. I feel like the iTech Action Pro sports camera really shines in this situation. I'm sure it's really hard to tell the difference between the two. But again, at a fraction of the price. I think a lot of people disregard the iTech brand. This isn't sponsored in any way. This isn't a sponsored post, but iTech, if you're out there, I don't see why you're not a bigger household name. You know, I'm sure as the holidays are here, a lot of people are talking about getting Sonys, DJIs, Canons, but I really think on that list should be iTech. A lot of people talk about 4K, 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 but I think they're disregarding a great 1080p ultra high definition camera like the iTech. Sure, it's not 4K. Sure, it probably doesn't stabilize. But what it makes up for is the size, the build quality. I mean, do you know how hard it is to make an entire camera out of thin plastic and not have it melt? Let me know your thoughts. And just so you know, this footage right here is the iTech. I know, you probably didn't think so. You're probably surprised. I was surprised as well. I was definitely surprised.